Hello everyone, this is Dev2056 here, and today I'll be going over why you should or maybe should not get Cyberpunk 2077. So, Cyberpunk has been all the rage, especially for most people that have been waiting since May of 2012 when it officially announced to the public. It has been over 8 years since the announcement, but now that we're here, how does it stack up compared to other games that are currently being released? Well, that's why I'm here to share with you. So, to give you the basic concept, you can choose your origin backstory, and that, of course, gives you your start. Depending on which backstory you pick, it has its perks, and of course, you know, helps you develop as a character. The first option, which is the nomad, they're all about their freedom, and being true to oneself. You also have the street kid, which is kind of like an inner cities kid, typically involved in gangs. Now, there's a third option, which is a corpo, and basically it's like the head of a corporation. You know how to talk big business, and that's really important in this game because it is mostly ran by the corpos. But for this, what you're seeing here, I chose the Nomad because that just fits more my style. But to sum up Cyberpunk down, it's a futuristic sandbox game, and the choices you make and the friendships you make determine your story. So, kind of like a futuristic Grand Theft Auto, or what is it, like Mass Effect in a way, because you have choices to make, and those choices really do weigh in on the friendship and stuff like that. So, not to mention, there are many side quests that you can do, and you can do if you choose so, um, such as street fighting, helping the Night City Police, and even racing. Those are just to name a few, and then several others. The game currency is known as eddies, and there are several ways to earn eddies, which you can earn by just doing missions, doing some of the things I've listed, like the street fighting, the helping with the police and racing. You, but there's another kind of currency thing, and that is known as street cred. It plays a part in unlocking exclusive stuff like body mods and weapons as well, because some things you can only unlock with your street cred. So now you know the basics. So I would just like to say this game hits on some pretty dark topics, such as snuff films, the black market, selling of body parts, which in this game they're mostly taking like the mods out of other humans, not to mention they also may harvest the organs. So it does hit on some pretty, you know, dark topics, including suicide, because of like issues with the chips in their brain. Now, not so that's just to cover like a warning. If you can't handle that kind of stuff, I definitely don't recommend this game for you. Now, another thing I would like to cover is choices. And now, in order to make the certain choices, it does depend on your skills. So, skills are really important in this game to know what you can and cannot do. And it's really based on the certain skills that you have. So I'm going to give you a brief covering of those skills and what they do for you. Now I'm not going to go into the full tree. If that's something you guys would like to see, like the full breakdown of, hey, you can unlock this in this tree, you can unlock this in this tree, let me know and I will make a separate video on that. But this is just to give you guys the basics so that you know, should I get the game. So your body, which determines your raw physical power, in addition to allowing you to use force to open doors, each level of the body, um, each level up of the body starting at 3. Then second, you have your reflexes, which determines your maneuverability. In addition to increasing your overall movement speed, each level in reflexes will increase your movement speed by 5%. Or, no, sorry, it will just increase your movement speed each point you put in it. Then you have the technical ability, which represents your technical know-how and allows you to unlock doors and use tech weapons. Each increase will increase your your natural armor by 5%. Then you have number 4, which is your intelligence, which increases your hacking ability. Then the 5th ability, which I find very cool, and if you're playing a stealthy character, it's called your cool. It also gives you like extra dialogue, depending on your level in that. So in your, it also gives you resiliency and composure and effectiveness and stealth. So it does help you in stealthy situations. I kind of messed up when building my character, and I didn't know what kind of build I was going for, so I just kind of put points in everything. So, and that's just something I want to cover too. So it is really good to know what type of build you're going for at the beginning to avoid wasting points. I think it's very important, you know. And, as you can see, it is a first person shooter. And depending on your points determines how you are with, how you handle certain weapons. You can get extra damage, proficiency in certain weapons, so points really do matter. There's also 2 approaches to the combat, which are run and gun, as I like to do, but I can also be stealthy, so remember, skills matter. Your story is also based on your choices, and certain choices have certain outcomes, which can also be based on your skills, because you can get additional dialogues depending on what you're proficient in. There's also a crafting mechanic in the game that allows you to craft weapons, um, both guns and melee weapons, clothing, which determines your armor, consumables like meds. I haven't unlocked any consumables yet that I can craft, mostly weapons. You can also get things like quick hacks, which allow you to perform better in certain hacking situations. And there's the mods, which are body mods that offer additional bonuses. Like the one I have on my hand gives me like a faster shooting speed with pistols. And also, as of the making of this video, Microsoft has released that there are several glitches on the Xbox One platform that may hinder your gaming experience. So if you're thinking about buying this right away, you might just want to wait. And as of right now, there is no multiplayer and it's still yet to be announced. So I would just like to cover my thoughts on the game. Or the story, I would rate a 10 out of 10 stars due to the choices and the originality of the storyline. The gameplay, I would rate a 3 out of 10 due to so many glitches and bugs, plus the lacking of certain features like multiplayer. Now, these are all my opinion. The graphics, a 7 out of 10. It does have decent graphics. It could just be my Xbox, but I kind of expected more. And overall, the game is an 8 out of 10. It has a lot of potential, and I'm looking forward to see how it progresses. So with that being said, I am going to end the video here. I do hope this was helpful in allowing you to make the choices that you needed. And, I do want to thank you guys for watching. Again, my name is Def2056. And I do hope that if you like this video and that you found it helpful, please smash that like button. And if there's anything else you'd like to see, leave a comment. I always enjoy reading comments.